Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode. I've got to a point now with Spurs notifications where I don't even check my phone.
It's never going to be
It goes
Kane.
1-0 Spurs. I go, it's not Harry Kane.
It's never going to be Kane.
It's never
And speaking
Kane,
of Harry
don't
Kane,
worry.
actually, that's one of the things I had written down. What's happened to Harry Kane? Why is he
You know
so
what?
shit?
I think if you actually watch the games, he's not doing as bad as people
No,
made out.
he
He's
is.
just,
No,
no.
I'm sorry, but he is. Mate,
Watch
last
the fuck-
season,
watch them.
if you
Watch-
saw, you know that chip he attempted and it missed?
Yeah.
Last season he scores that. He does. Mate, I'm sorry. He's off the mark. And it's actually, if you were a Spurs fan and you're Spurs manager, you'd be talking to him and be like, lad, sort your shit out.
Would you bench him?
I would bench him. I'd prove a point because
I don't think
he's Harry Kane. He's meant to be one of the best strikers in the fucking world. And he didn't choose to stay at the club. He was forced to stay at the club.
Yeah.
He was forced to stay at the club, okay? And if in Harry's mind, you should be thinking, right, if I'm going to get a move next year, I need to be putting the best performances. I need to be bagging goals.
No, see,
He doesn't care.
If you're Harry Kane, surely you're thinking, if I have an absolute stinker, then Spurs won't be as arse as letting me leave.
That's
and
true.
Not only that, but more clubs will be in because guess what? My price tag's now 40 million instead of the 150 they were charging.
Get me out of it.
Get me out.
Shit,
But what happens if all he's doing is Real Madrid look at his form for last season and they go, he's washed. We don't want him.
I don't think you can think that about Harry Kane.
It's Real Madrid.
You can
just in between now and then he might end up doing either really well or
I need
still
him to.
bagging in at international level. Like if people want to see how good he is, they just go, oh, is he playing well for England? Oh, he is. Or does he care about England? Oh, he does. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just buy the Kane that cares about the club that he
got
plays
a question about that then. So if you are Gareth Southgate, right, and he's been notorious for picking off of form, right? That's what he's been like. That was a big thing about the New England manager. Is like stop going with the old boys and stick with the go with people that are in form.
Yeah.
As you should do, I think.
Okay, fine. Then surely you look at his Spurs form and you go, he wouldn't get a look in. But like you said, when he plays for England, much like Pickford,
Yeah.
Pickford is actually a different person.
Yeah,
like entirely a different.
Harry Maguire,
like
another
quite
one.
literally a different person. Do you think that's the same with Kane for this season and the England stuff, or do you think that you need to bring in someone to take over Kane's spot?
Harry Kane is a leader. He's a captain.
But is he a leader
he leads
though?
by example.
See,
For England, he does. For England, he does.
Do you think so? See,
think he
this
does.
is one of the biggest criticisms that I've seen of Kane is the fact that he shouldn't be the England captain.
I don't necessarily think he's a cap.
Well, who'd you
he's
give
the
it to?
England
Henderson.
It's not a bad shout.
That's
As a biased Liverpool. Liverpool.
but he's
Yeah, but
captain
he has.
to-
Yeah, he's shown examples where he's.
Yeah, okay, it's not a bad shout. I'll give it Harry Maguire, mate. I tell you, I swear to God, I would. I swear to
How
God.
you do this podcast every fucking week with this?
Like, I'm sorry. When Harry Maguire
just let him go.
plays for England,
Set him free
he's
like a
insane,
dove.
mate. I'm not being funny. Okay, here's a fact. He's the highest scoring defender for England. Period.
See, I don't know whether this is one of those.
I don't know, yeah.
I can't
Fact
take
or
a
cap,
fact.
baby.
That is a fact.
Surely,
Google it.
Jay, can we get a fact check on this?
It is a fact.
It is a fact.
Yeah. I just hit you with a hardcore fact there.
Okay, so but just because you score goals as a defender surely doesn't mean that you are
For
entitled
England,
to a captaincy.
for England, he is top tier for England. Don't get me wrong. During the Euros, you're telling me Harry Maguire wasn't an absolute bowler for us. Same with Harry Kane.
Yeah.
You know, in the friendlies last month, Harry Kane scored like 74 goals in 2 games.
Yeah, but half of them
Yes,
were
he
against
was-
San Marino
That's
or
not the
whatever,
point.
wasn't it?
That's not the point.
Yeah, it's true.
The point is he was scoring goals.
Right.
Okay, and then I brought him in to FPL, thinking, look at Harry Kane, he's back. He's back. Still blanking. Took out Vardy for Kane. I'd say Kane, all he's doing right now is harming himself. He needs to get back on the goals, start scoring. At the moment, Son's carrying that club. Son's getting the point.
Son's overperforming his XG.
I don't think Son is overperforming. I think
Well,
Son's
no,
performing.
statistically he is.
Yeah, factually he is.
Well, I
so.
think that's Son. I think he's absolutely well.
I love
classed.
Son. I agree.
yeah.
I think he's
I want
unreal.
to see Son at Barcelona, someone like that.
What, ruin him? Just send him off to Barca and ruin the guy.
For the part they're rebuild. You know, when they're rebuilding,
No,
get Son
keep
to
him in the
Barca.
Premier League. It's the best league
He's
in the
also
world, man.
just signed a
Fuck
long-term
that.
contract
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, of course. Okay, where do you think Harry Kane's going next year then? I know where he's going. I know
Well,
exactly where
surely
he's going.
he just still goes to City. It was just
I
a
don't-
year
Do you reckon?
later.
No, I don't think so.
Well, who they've
I
got
think
to bring in a striker,
I
right?
think it's the Galacticos. I think he's going Real Madrid to partner up with Benzema. I think
partner up with Benzema.
or
Benzema.
slowly weed Benzema out. I know Benzema at the moment is one of the best strikers in the world.
Where are you getting this info
I think
from?
he's going to
You just
go
said,
Real
I
Madrid.
No, it's
know
just
where
vibes,
he's
it's just
going.
vibes
and
right now.
just-
It's just vibes.
Pure vibes. I think he's going Real Madrid. I think he'll follow in Michael Owen's footsteps. You know, he'll be an Englishman going abroad. Gareth
win the
Bale,
Ballon d'Or and then
Gareth
go over to
Bale.
Real Madrid.
Gareth Bale did it.
So
Beckham
wait,
did
why
it.
don't you think he goes to City?
I just think City are just like, we did CBA with him now. Do you know what I mean? Like, we tried, we failed. We go Haaland instead. Like, why get Kane when you can get Haaland? Do you know what I mean?
But
Well,
because
why-
Kane has proved himself that he can score 20 plus goals in the Premier League.
Haaland's also proves that he can score 50 plus goals in 50 appearances for Dortmund.
Sancho did a man.
In the Bundesliga, where Werner did it, and then came across to the UK and then went, where's the goal?
Haaland's
How are we going
a
to score?
different breed. I'm sorry, Haaland's a different breed.
We agree with that.
Yeah.
But the point is, you are much safer going with someone like
Absolutely.
Harry Kane.
I think
purely because
And from
he's
look,
done it.
and
the
from
difference between Werner
and from
Haaland,
an English standpoint, you have a front three of
Mate.
Grealish, Foden, and Kane that all play at international level
Okay,
and
sick.
play effectively together, and then he just slots straight in there with people you're already playing with like every other month.
Haaland's still so young. He's going to turn into.
No one's denying that. No one's
I
denying that.
think
But I'm just
Haaland
saying,
would-
like, surely.
But
City
the
are-
point of saying why get Kane when you can get Haaland, I disagree.
But the difference between Haaland and Werner is Werner's like a little weed. Like, he's not built for the Prem.
You wouldn't have
Haaland-
said that when he was at.
No, but
you wouldn't have said that when he
though.
was
You
playing.
think he's fast, but the Prem is the not only is it the fastest, it's just like the strongest league in the world. Like, it's a
Yeah.
brutality. Haaland can deal with that.
Best two players in the Premier League are Salah and Bernardo Silva.
But that's what I'm for
And they're-
for
and they're-
striker,
and
though,
they're-
like,
they're
you
quite-
To
don't-
be fair, Salah is ridiculously
Okay,
fast.
Salah's a wrong example because he's built like a shithouse. But Bernardo Silva,
But in terms of like strikers,
Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, they are built like.
but in terms of
weeds.
strikers, though, you want
But
like
yeah,
units up front.
What?
You do.
Who?
You do.
Who? What are you talking about? Why? What are you saying?
Of course, you want units up front in the Prem.
Who are the best strikers in the Premier League at the
Lukaku.
moment?
Do you know what?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Why would you, mate? I'm sorry, but right now in the current climate, you're telling me you want Kane over Haaland.
No.
Are you out of your mind?
At City.
That's what I'm saying. Are you seriously? If you could pick one for free
No.
right now,
Yeah,
Haaland or Kane?
I also
I'd
think
go Kane.
You're fucking
Haaland is also a lot more expensive, isn't he? He's gonna like you see what Raiola came out and said like this is how much he's gonna cost.
City will pay that.
Yeah, you're
Or
probably right.
Newcastle
You're
will.
probably right. Or Newcastle, yeah. Well, look, either way, if I was City, you have to pull the trigger. They tried to with Kane, didn't they? Though
Yeah.
they really tried, but they just
Bless
didn't.
them.
I genuinely think Kane suits Manchester City more than Haaland does because the way that you see him drop deeper in
Yeah.
where he plays for Spurs and then other players just like move around him accordingly. That is exactly what Manchester City do.
Okay,
They play
let's say-
false nine pretty much every game.
Let's say, Kane does go to City.
Yep.
That's the deal done. Where does Haaland go? Is that a Real Madrid job?
Chelsea.
No, it has to be
What?
right.
Chelsea again? They can't sign another.
Even look,
No
Chelsea.
way.
Look,
Yeah,
mate,
I agree.
Chelsea got money, but they ain't got 200 mil kind of money.
Do they do? What
They
are you
do.
talking about, you donkey?
No, they won't do it. Abramovich, they've just signed Lukaku.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think.
They got Lukaku. They got Werner.
I reckon
There's
they get
only
both
one.
of them.
There's
I
only
reckon
one
they get
place.
bo- honestly, I reckon they get both of them.
There's two places they go. There's two places Haaland goes. Three, sorry. There's three. Man City, but obviously if Kane got Man City, he's not going to go. He either goes a classic, a case of Dortmund to Bayern, or he does where I think he's going to go is Real Madrid.
Real Madrid wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That would
He's-
sadden me because I'm desperate to see Haaland
I'd love to see him in the Premier
Prem.
League.
I think he'd
Yeah.
love to, and obviously maybe he goes Leeds, just goes for free.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
he's a big Leeds fan. His dad used to play for Leeds. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's
What- we said this last podcast. We do this every time. You just regurgitate info from the last one.
I just need to say anything that proves my point. To be honest.
Okay, Arsenal fan. Who are you taking, Haaland or Kane?
Haaland.
I'd take Haaland for Arsenal,
Yeah.
but Kane for
No.
City I think suits their style
enough.
of play better.
Haaland's going to be the best player in the world.
Over Mbappe.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've just realised Mbappe's going Real Madrid.
Yeah. So that
So-
was
Mate,
like
they'll
either.
take them all.
Yeah.
Really?
They'll take them. It's Real
So
Madrid.
what? So
That
he
would
won't
be
go. He won't go
mental.
Chelsea because Lukaku's there, but Mbappe and Haaland will go together to
And
Real
Benzema.
Madrid. Yeah.
It's a different breed, Real Madrid.
Oh.
Do you not remember the Galacticos? Do you not remember the Galacticos?
Me, man.
Mate, I'm sorry. Real Madrid also had Ronaldo and Michael Owen in the same team. Two of the
Ronaldo
best
played
strikers.
left wing.
Oh, 9 Ronaldo.
Oh right, that one.
Fucking hell. Owen wasn't there when CR7 was there. Jesus.
No,
Do you know
I-
ball?
Sorry, but I thought you were
Get
talking
your
about.
time frame sorted, lad.
Right. Okay.
It's Real Madrid. They can have Michael Owen, who won Ballon d'Or, one of the best
Yeah,
strikers
so
in the
why
world,
can't-
and
yeah,
they
but-
can have Ronaldo. I'm sorry, but you telling me they can't have Haaland? Imagine Haaland.
No, I know,
Yeah,
but
but why
in
can't-
one transfer window that is insane.
They'll do it in 2. They'll do it in 2 years.
Well, but
then Haaland will be picked up by someone else.
Like, so the big thing is Mbappe is pretty much nailed on for Real Madrid.
And he can play on the wing.
Yeah, no,
He can play on the wing.
No, I don't think they both go to Real Madrid.
I agree with you. I don't think they do.
Go. But that's what I'm saying. Then that does leave Haaland. Like, is it City?
Well,
and you're saying Chelsea. Surely the Chelsea one. So this is because then the Chelsea one, we both think that like they've just signed Lukaku. They also spent a lot on Werner as well.
Havertz.
Like, they've spent a lot of money, right? And then that leaves with City. But then that goes to his point. He could actually. They could just say, right, fuck off, Kane. This is too much effort now.
I think that's what they're going to do.
Let's do Haaland, which they might do, but you just reckon that Kane would do a better job.
The other thing that could happen.
Yeah.
The other thing that could happen.
And then where does Kane go then?
See, that's the issue. Newcastle.
Maybe.
Haaland
could. Yeah, actually, we didn't even consider them. Haaland could go there as well. Actually,
it's too early.
If it's 2 seasons time, like you say,
it's not. Yeah, I think he has to go this summer.
Well, the problem with Newcastle in 2 seasons time, they'll only just be getting back in the Prem after being relegated.
It's true. Actually.
So it's going to be peak.
That is actually.
Tell you what is going to happen
true.
though. If he doesn't go anywhere, I can see him going as part of like obviously the Barca rebuild. You know, they've just lost Aguero, who's looking like he's going to retire. Sad times.
Yeah.
No, he is, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah.